Hi, so we are now discussing our next topic, and that is going to be about working with sets. So our goal is to be able to write sets and identify subsets, and also to find a complement of a set. So let's begin with some important terms to define. So we have what we call as the roster form, and we simply list down the elements of a set, and we use braces to identify those elements, okay? Set builder notation is another way of writing down the elements of a set, but you are using a description or the properties of an element so for it to be qualified or to be included in the set, okay? So let me just give you an example. So let's say if we are talking about the set of vowels, all right? So let's say we have set V is the set of all vowels, vowel letters. So if you are using the roster method, you will be using A is one of the elements, A, E, I, O, and U, and you close it with a brace again. So you are listing them down, okay? Now, when you are using the set builder notation, so we have the set V, and we will be using a variable, and we start it also with a brace, okay? We can say X, okay? Any element is X such that, okay, so we have that vertical line also in there, and then X is a vowel. You have to do a description. So sometimes it's in words, sometimes it could be an equation or typically an inequality, okay? So X is a vowel letter. Okay, so this is an example of set builder notation. This is the roster form, and we're pretty much talking about the same set, which is the set of vowel letters. Okay, so let's have some example here. So how do we write T is the set of natural numbers that are less than 6. So we have to write it in roster form and also in set notation. Okay, so what is the name of our set? It's capital letter T. Okay, so in roster method, okay, it will be capital T, that's the name of the set, is equal to, okay, we start with the braces. Now, what are the elements of this set? It says here that they have to be natural numbers, so they are counting numbers that are less than 6, okay? So what are the numbers that are less than 6? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we include 6? It's not, because it says less than. It doesn't say less than or equal to, okay? And so we close our brace here, okay? Now, if we are going to be writing in set builder notation, set builder notation, so we always start with the name of the set. Set T is composed of, all right, let's define our variable. So we can have the letter N, okay? Typically, you will see you will typically see X as the variable being used, but you can always make adjustments to that. So let's say N is a number, set T composed of all the elements N in such a way that N is less than 6. So you can see we did not spell out the words less than anymore. You can use inequalities like this in your set builder notation, okay? So why don't you try this next example on your own, and you can go ahead. All right, so as you can see here, we have the set N, and it should be composed of even natural numbers that are less than or equal to 12. So listing them down, it will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 is included because it says they're equal to. And then for the set builder, again, you can use any variable. So X in such a way that that's a straight line there. X is even. And also, X need to be less than or equal to 12, okay? So why are we introducing you with roster form and set builder notation? Sometimes when solving inequalities, you can simply write your solutions using the set builder notation. So for example, in this case, we have negative 5x plus 7 is less than or equal to 17. Which of these choices is how you will write your solution for this inequality, okay? So solving this inequality first, so we want x to be by itself, so we will have a minus 17, minus 7 I should say, minus 7. So this will be negative 5x is less than or equal to 17 minus 7, that's going to be a 10. Okay, and we divide by negative 5, of course, negative 5, all right? And so our x needs to be, this is negative 2. Now, because we divided by a negative number, the inequality will switch, okay? So, which one is going to be our set builder notation? Now, as you can see, x is greater than or equal to negative 2. This is not set builder notation, so A is already out. All right. C, as you can see, is a roster method, and so not gonna work. So now we are down to just two choices, and as you can see, we have to choose the one that says greater than or equal to negative 2, and so that's going to be letter B. All right. So try this next example on your own and make sure that you write your solution in set builder notation. Go ahead. Okay, so solving for this inequality, you will get a value of n, which is less than or equal to negative 3. And so writing down in set builder notation, you can use the variable n in such a way that n is going to be less than or equal to less than negative 3. Okay.